What to do, people? All right, we'll get out to another episode of Know That Sport Podcast. I got one of my guys with me, man. First time on the show. And I've been trying to pick him for a long time. Man. He's a busy guy. Mr. Jay Harris, man, the owner and CEO of the Just Good Network. Did I get that right, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, look, I want to say I appreciate you for having me on. I'm a big fan. I'm excited. Football season, man. Life is always better football season.
It's time to shake it. It's time to shake it. You know what's going on.
Absolutely, sir. I'm happy to be on. This show's great. And let's talk some football.
Hell yeah, you know what's going on. Hey, 9 to my 10, I believe you are NFC South fan. And what I mean by that is a Atlanta Falcons fan. I believe. I may be wrong. But I believe you're a Falcon fan. So to jump it off, we're gonna start off with the NFC South. So, Jay, who the hell you think gonna win the division?
Ooh, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. Oh no. Look, maybe I'm being biased. I think the Falcons are gonna have a pretty good season, but I'm going with the Saints. I hate to say it, but I think the Saints are gonna win the division.
You know,
I think the Saints needed a quarterback. They got Carr. I'm not saying that Carr is the best thing since sliced bread, but he's probably the best quarterback in the division.
Yeah, you're right.
I believe this. I think the Saints are going to be able to establish a consistent running game. The defense is going to be there. They're going to get to the quarterback. It's going to be a tight race. I don't see any of these teams really making a lot of noise in the playoffs, but I believe that New Orleans could win the division.
You know, Kamara. I think Kamara gonna be out for like 3 games.
3 games?
Yeah, I think he's gonna miss 3 games.
Yeah, I still think they'll figure it out. Again, this isn't really a strong division anymore, if you ask me. So I think there's going to be some growing pains with a lot of the teams. There's going to be some upsets. I can see Carolina making a little bit of noise, but I believe the Saints will find a way to win the division by 2 games.
I think when it comes to Carolina, I like Carolina, but their offensive line scared me. That was scary about Carolina. Like, the offensive line scared me. When it boiled down to it, like you said, New Orleans got the best quarterback in the division, and that ain't really much saying too much because Carr and all that. But we really on the same page. I do not want to pick New Orleans to win the division. I truly don't. I'm not a Falcon fan, but I'm from Atlanta, so you know how they go. But I feel we're on the same page, and I get to New Orleans too. But
for Falcon fans out there, I do want to say this though. Bijan Robinson, I think he's going to make some noise.
Oh, he won.
Yep. Year one, expect him to be a Pro Bowl caliber player. He should be making a lot of noise, a lot of big plays. Hopefully Arthur Smith draws up some great plays for him. For his sake, he better start drawing up some great plays, or he won't be here next year. But
so
yeah.
You think it's a fact? Because how many games they won last year? About 6, 7, something like that? I think.
Yeah, they won like 6-7 games.
So you think if he do that again, I think his name's Smith, he'll be out of here? You think he'll be out of here?
Yep, him and Terry Fontenot, both of them.
Oh, for that. Terry Fontenot, he the man that come from New Orleans, man.
Yes, sir.
Man.
I will go ahead. And again, I love my brothers. Don't get me wrong. I love to see more black GMs and head coaches, but he got to go too if they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, they were like a package deal.
Yeah.
They did come with each other. Now, don't get me wrong. I would be shocked if it happened because this would be their second year with y'all. It's their 3rd year with each other.
3rd year.
We did 3rd year. I'd be a little shocked if they got rid of him this year, and the reason why because of the quarterback. I believe they should have got that boy Dennis Riddle. He should have started last year instead of got that put Mariota out there. You have a lot of more experience from him right now. So, but I believe that would probably hold them back from not firing them. But they did. I wouldn't be mad. But I believe just because their quarterback, this is what I think. Week 1 gonna be his first start. I mean, his 5th start or some shit like that. So, I'll be shocked if they got 5 after this season. But that's the only thing made me want to put. I really want to say Tampa Bay gonna put up a fight, but I think David Carr better than Baker Mayfield. So, like you said, the quarterback position, New Orleans winning quarterback position. That's the only way I believe the Falcons can't go in front of New Orleans because I think Riddle's not done the car yet. So we in the same page. I like New Orleans to win the division. The Falcons gonna put up a fight. They're gonna be decent. I'll be really upset if the Falcons didn't win 7 games or better this year. Because if they don't, that means they going backwards. Because they won 7 games last year, and they got an easy schedule. So I expect them to win at least 8 to 9 games. But New Orleans should win like 2 more games more than them. They get them over the hump. But I don't see them with one team in the division making the playoffs, and that's the New Orleans Saints. I say the Falcons come in second. I'm gonna give Tampa Bay third and Carolina last. Only one I put Carolina last because their offensive line. Their offensive line gonna get. I think it ain't Bryce Young. Gonna get Bryce Young. Gonna get him killed.
I'll tell you what though about Baker Mayfield, he needs to play with a chip on his shoulder. This is an opportunity for him to show something.
To keep a job.
Yeah, he got to show me something.
Keep a job. Now if they continue, this division is so weak though. Everybody gonna be beating each other when they boil down to it. Because Carolina got New Orleans number. I don't give a damn what quarterback you get out there. And Falcons in New Orleans, they be splitting. Tampa Bay. I mean, New Orleans got Tampa Bay number, so it's a tit for tat with the division. If Baker Mayfield can be second in the division some kind of way, that means he outplayed. Riddle, Desmond Riddle. He should keep his job. But I think if Tampa Bay comes third or last in the division, they're going to try to find him a quarterback. Baker Mayfield ain't going to cut the muscle. And he should.
Absolutely. No, I agree 100% with that.
He should cut the muscle now. He should in this type of division. He should be fighting David Clark for the best in the video. He should be.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised though, man, if the kid Bryce Young comes in there and makes some plays happen, makes some smart decisions. I don't look at him as a guy who's gonna year one, even though with the offensive line issues, I don't think he's gonna throw a lot of picks. I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina does a little something here and there.
I won't be surprised either, but I think the offensive line gonna hold him back. Like keep hitting him and shit. That shit gonna he ain't gotta throw no interception. But if I hit you before you throw the ball off and the ball get thrown out of bounds or they get underthrown or whatever, you gotta be 3 and out because this offensive line don't like tissue paper. That shit gonna hurt them. Now that offensive line can play pretty good. Shit, home gonna carve their ass up out there. Shit, now he can't play football, and they got a solid ass defense. But the offensive line, the one that scared me. That would scare me with Carolina. That would make me feel like they got a rookie quarterback back there too. Shit, that's a problem. That's a big old problem with offensive line and a rookie quarterback. They don't go together.
Absolutely.
Don't go together, period. So you said New Orleans. So we on the same page really with the New Orleans thing. I don't like being on the same page about New Orleans in the NFC South, but I try to be a realist. So we on the same page with New Orleans winning the division. How many before you think come out this? Do you think more than one team come out of the division make the playoff?
No, absolutely not. Even though the NFC is pretty weak overall, I don't see. I like the Falcons, right? I live in Georgia.
Me too.
I want to see the Falcons do well. I don't know. Ritter, he could be hot and cold. Maybe he has a breakout year. I need Pitts. I really need Pitts to stay healthy and to really show everybody he's a quote-unquote unicorn. He better have a big year this year. This needs to be his year.
But then
huge year.
All this go back to Desmond Riddle, though. Pitts can't have a good year. Desmond Riddle ain't on his shit.
Right.
It's all about that. That's the reason why I can't pick them to win the division. I want to pick them to win the division. They ain't my team, but I want to pick them to the division. But I ain't got enough film on Desmond Riddle. That the same way we were talking. I was talking the other day on one of the shows we did about the North, the NFC North. They were talking about Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago. I'm trying to tell them I ain't seen enough film of Jordan Love to put him in front of Goff, Kirk Cousins, or Fields. I can't put him in front of them. He ain't showed me nothing.
Right. Even the boy, what's his name? I think what's his name's all right. Golf.
Yeah, me too. But I can't put Jordan Love in front of him or say Jordan Love can try to win that division over here because Jordan Love ain't showed me enough. I like Golf been with his boys all last year. played with them. He know how they feel. He know how they look. He know goddamn where they move gonna be and everything. He know how to throw them the ball. Jordan Love ain't no live time with these folks like that. He ain't played with them folks like that. So that's the same way I feel like Desmond Riddle. You ain't had no live time with these. You had 4 games. We didn't have no 4 games with Pitts. I think Pitts missed 2-3 games with Riddle was star. He wasn't even playing. So you got to go out there and learn the outfit, get a feel for these people and everything. That's gonna be hard to do against the folk that's already got a feel for people.
Right. He established that relationship well with Drake London. So maybe
him and Drake London, they cool, but shit, we do that. We put the cornerback on up on him and a safety over the top, and he got the game. He ain't like he that good, man. What London that shoulders?
Right.
What London that showed? He had some flashy, but London ain't showed up too much. Not the same way Michael Tumble done showed, not the same way Kamara done showed. Not the same way Mike Evans done showed, not the same way Chris Godwin done showed. So Desmond really gonna be is the X factor to me. And I can't bet my money, I can't bank on him. Not right now. Like I wish he would have played that first preseason game, but ain't no reason why he shouldn't have played that preseason game.
Right.
I like Bob. Now I can see why Robinson didn't play because shit, he a running back. You don't want no wear and tear on him. I understand that. That's cool. I know we finna work him. I ain't got a problem. We finna work him. He finna be workhorse. But I need Desmond to get all the live action he can get. Not to get a practice squad. I need him going against other folks that he don't know nothing about. They're trying to kill him. I need him in front of them folks so I can see how he can handle that. So that's the only thing holding me back by the Falcons, man. That's the only thing holding me back. I wish they would have started Desmond Riddle so bad last year. I don't know what to do. Then you'll know what you got right now. You'll know exactly if Desmond Riddle started all 17 games last year. You'll know exactly what you got right now. Because by week 8 or week 9, he would have caught on, and it is what it is. But now we don't know what we got. So I had to lay down with New Orleans. Don't want to, but I got to try to do what's right. That hurt real bad when you're from Atlanta. And I ain't even an Atlanta Falcon fan, but that hurt real bad when you got to pick New Orleans. We just don't like them folk down here. I don't know why we just don't like them. Next on the band. Damn. Next on the band is the AFC South. Y'all know who in the AFC South. I think this is another weak division, to be truthful. A one-sided division, just like the NFC South.
I agree too.
You got the Tennessee Titans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Indianapolis Colts. 9 times out of 10, we on the same page on who should win the division. But I'm asking you, who got to win the division?
Jacksonville easily.
They the favorites.
No way. I don't see any other team win this division. I actually see Jacksonville, and that might be my little surprise later. I could see Jacksonville really, really challenging in the AFC. I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville wins like 13 games, 14 games.
Ooh, 14? That's got that. You said right here. They would Kansas City Chiefs about that.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's something about Jacksonville that I like.
Really? I want to be on the same page with you, and I'm really leaning toward that way. But I got a hard head, so the DeAndre Hopkins move gonna help Tennessee a whole lot. They got a legit number 1 out there. If he can stay, got them doctors off. Ryan Tannehill playing for a job. I swear to God, he playing for a job. Good. If the Tennessee Titans don't make the playoff this year. But if you really try to Ryan Tannehill, you can believe that.
I agree. His days are numbered.
Yeah. Really, it was numbered last year, but Malik Willis didn't got that playing out right. It's something about him. He ain't got it or something. He ain't caught on too much. He ain't playing enough football either. But they feel like he ain't caught on yet. That's why they just got that boy on. What his name? Willis? I don't know his name. Will something. Who Tennessee dropped in the draft, the quarterback? I don't forgot his name. But Tennessee dropped another quarterback. 2 years straight, they got a quarterback. Ryan Tannehill know what's going on. He got to come to the party. And I'm gonna pick Tennessee to win the division. It might sound crazy because Jacksonville is a hot team, one of the hottest team over there by what they did last year. But I pick Tennessee. I'm gonna pick Tennessee to win the division. But I'm gonna say two teams out of the division go to the playoffs. I say Tennessee and Jacksonville go to the playoffs. But I believe it'll be a close race, and Tennessee got there put it out to win the division. They'll both make the playoffs, but they'll put it out and win the division. Tennessee will.
I got Jacksonville definitely making the playoffs. I don't know about. I'm not really too confident with the Titans. I don't know.
And I love their coach. I love Mike Vrabel. I need Derrick Henry to stay out of the doctor's office bad. I need him to stay out of the doctor's office bad.
Right.
I need him to stay out of the doctor's office. Ryan Tannehill come to the party. He Ryan Tannehill he was 2 years ago. And they should be all right. Because they always split with Jacksonville anyway. Jacksonville always split. So when they brought out there, I believe they cannot split with the coach. They got to sweep the coach. The same way Jacksonville got to do. Got to sweep the coach. And they usually split with Houston. They got to change. They got to sweep Houston. They can't play around because the coach and Houston they in rebuild mode. So you can't give away them. You can't get no win in them folks if you trying to go somewhere. When you try to go somewhere, you can't lose the folks like that in your division. I don't give a damn how tight that shit is. Both teams got better quarterbacks than Houston and the Colts. So you should beat them. You should sweep them. Make them folks go through learning experience and beat their ass.
Exactly.
So I say, you say Jacksonville number 1. Who you say coming number 2?
I would say I'll give you the Titans. I'll give you the Titans on that.
Okay, would you? On my behalf, get split in the round. I get Titans 1, get Jacksonville 2. Who you feel to come in last in the division between Houston and the Colts?
That's a tough one because I think the Titans, just the fact that not the Titans, the Texans. I think the Texans really have I think they drafted all right. I think the Texans they have no choice but to get better. I kind of look at it like that. The Colts, I don't believe they haven't gave Taylor a deal yet, have they?
No, that I know of. Or you know how the owner talk, he got to hell with it. the way the owner talking, with him being here or not, the ball's still gonna roll.
See, to me, man, I'm a little old school. I kind of love the running back position. I think they're still important. I understand everybody wants to throw the ball 60 times a game.
I'm in the same boat. I'm in that same boat. How you feel?
Yeah, because I kind of grew up on the Larry Johnsons, the Steven Jacksons, Curtis Martin type of shit.
And
to me, the running game used to mean everything. Like, if you didn't have a running game, it's hard to balance.
You have a running game, you have that. But that before the offensive so-called guru come, making up these plays and all of those shit there, hoping you got that man coverage in this play. Now, if you can call out what defense they in, zone or man, if you can get that right, you call out a play, they can beat it. Like I call out a play that for to beat man, and you got there and call a man defense, shit, I can beat you. But if I call out a play to beat man and you call a zone defense, it fucked you up. So
exactly.
A lot of them guru and offense coordinator that came and they trying to have play they can beat anyone on. Whichever college. But like you said, I'm old school too. I come with running the football, make you put 9 folks or 8 folks in that box and get my coordinator a better vision out there. Don't let them know where the one-on-one is. Help you out a whole lot. That's where I come from.
And that's why, and I'm glad you said that. That's why a lot of these teams struggle once it gets cold outside, because you throwing the ball all the time. We know you're throwing. You got to keep people honest. You throw the ball every play. A lot of these teams, they throw the ball too much. Get the quarterback hurt. Get the D line. They know it's coming, so that they got their heads back. But to me,
they know what's going on.
Exactly. And to me, the way I'm gonna say the Colts are gonna be in last in the division. I don't like how they're treating Taylor, and Taylor's like one of the best players in the league, if you ask me.
He want to be a running back in the league.
Yeah, and he definitely could. His work speaks for itself. He could put up numbers. He's a workhorse. And them treating him like that, I think that messes up the chemistry. So I got the Colts in last.
Oh, he talked to you.
Yeah, the Colts are last.
I'm gonna say the coach. I put the coach last too, not because how they doing Taylor. It just I like what they building down there in Houston.
Exactly.
I see Houston gonna be something like, I'm not saying they're gonna do it this year, but they're gonna eventually be something like how the Jets done did. Like the Jets when they got San Francisco defense coordinator. He done came and in the foot round and got Aaron Rodgers. They ready to shake it now. But he done built a coaching down now in New York with hard no defense, attitude. I'm saying he's a good coach. That is the same that Houston did. Houston went and got their man. Like they psyched out about their coach they went and got he for the 49ers. So I think they're gonna help them out a lot. They'll be competitive. If I had to break it down, I would say what CJ Stroud, ain't that his name?
Yeah.
If I had to break it down, see we in the South and we just got here talking about Young, I say CJ Stroud will have Houston a better record than the Carolina Panthers. I said he'll have a better year. He'll have his team better than Young have his team. I say Houston quarterback make his team be better than Young had Carolina this season. So I get Houston third night. I give him third night. And the coach coming there. Matter of fact, I won't be surprised if the coach in Arizona be fighting for the number one pick in the draft. To be truthful, I won't be surprised for that.
How many weeks is Murray going to be out?
Oh no. Last time I see Murray got there had a honky top on. Last time I see it. The pitch I see the Murray, last time I see he had a honky top on. So I really don't know. I'm gonna say when he got hurt, did it happen in the first or this happened in the second half of the year? So I say he probably I'll give him back by week 3, no later than 3 or 4.
Yeah, that team's a mess though. They had promise at one point, but
2 years ago they had promise.
Yeah.
2 years ago they were ready. To me, they were ready. They had Hopkins, Green, they had Chandler, they had White. I thought they were ready. They had your boy Butler, cornerback from Minnesota, not Minnesota, but New England. Malcolm, but they had Malcolm Butler. When he fucked around, got hurt, couldn't stay at the doctor's office. They had a 19. Now they went now. I think now Malcolm Butler went to Tennessee. Then we went with Tennessee. Well, they had a 19. Or Arizona had a 19 about 2 years ago, and it's over with. It's gonna be them on the coach, people number 1 in the draft. I feel. I don't see them like who they throw the ball to. Who throwing the ball? Who are they running back? You know what I'm saying? I can't. Arizona. Matter of fact, Arizona might outbeat the coach and get the number 1 pick. To be real, because the coach do got something. They got a good offensive line. They got a good defensive line. They do got something. That quarterback got a good arm. He just got to learn whatever. But I still say the coach and the Arizona Cardinals be fighting for the number 1 pick in the draft. You can believe that. Then we done got that, broke down both of the division, man. I got a little segment I call bold predictions for the NBA NFL season. What kind of predictions you want to get these folks what's gonna happen that you feel gonna happen in the NFL season this year?
I think honestly, everybody who's listening to this or watching this, and hey, you can send it to me and keep track on Jacksonville. But I'm telling you, man, do not be surprised if Jacksonville goes to the Super Bowl. Don't be surprised.
Oh man, you just come with the real one then.
Yep. Do not be surprised. I'm telling you, if Jacksonville starts like 8-1, send me this video, man. If they start 4-4, then just dog me. You feel me? You remember you said that?
4. You said go to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, I would not be surprised. I think Jacksonville, if they hit their stride right, and I'm talking about maybe weeks 10 to 17, 18, whatever it may be. 17 games. I'm telling you, Jacksonville's gonna hit their stride. They're gonna be whooping behind in that division. I think if Jacksonville could sweep this division, watch out, man.
Now, that go on. You got them going in the right direction then.
Yeah.
If they go on, they be going in the right direction. But like what you just said, they go 4-4. That's not bad. They go 4-4. The reason
To
why
me, if by week 8 or week 9 they're 4-4, they're in trouble because they should be taking a crap on this division. Excuse my language. They should be dominating.
the reason why I say 4 because I don't know who their first 8 games will be. But I do know if they 4-4, the way their division is, that shit nothing. You can catch that little hot little shit. That division, you can win that division, win 11 games. You can win that division, win 11, 12 games easy. So when you just said a Super Bowl, that would hurt me if they went 4-4. They still probably go to the Super Bowl. So I'm saying, like you just said.
And I see they play the Chiefs this year. They play the Bills. They got some big games on this schedule. I think they got they don't have the Jets, but they got some teams that are going to test them. The Chiefs game, watch out for that. September 17th. They need to win that game.
And they ain't creeping up on nobody no more. They ain't folk looking for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They looking for them now. You know, last year they creeped up on a lot of people. This year folk gonna be looking for them.
Yeah, and to me, I'm looking at their schedule. Their schedule isn't that bad. They got a couple key games at home. I see the Bengals. They got the Bengals at home. They got the Chiefs at home. They got the Niners. Niners are going to be tough. And speaking of the running game, the Niners are a team who is kind of old school, benefits from that running game and using running backs. So they got some marquee games. And those 3 games I just mentioned. It's hard to go out and
Duval get a win, though. It's hard to go out and Duval get a win. It's hard out for real. That's just real talk. It's hard to go down there.
Exactly.
Kansas City 49ers. Like that 49 game, I believe they'll beat the 49. I don't know when they play them, but I believe if Justin got a healthy team and the 49 got their team healthy, when I mean healthy, just the best player they got out there, whatever. I believe Jacksonville in Jacksonville, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you get a chance, take a look at their schedule. All their tough games, literally in the AFC, which the AFC is a better conference. It's the superior conference. They have them all at home. So I'm like, shoot, if they can't win some of those ball games or go 3-1 or that's 4 games, 3-1 in those games, or even 4-0. Then yeah, I'll come back to you and be like, yeah, man, I don't know about Jacksonville, but they got some favorable games at home. The schedule's not too tough if you ask me. All their tough games they have at home, literally.
Oh yeah, I wish I'd known. I would look them folks up from Jump Street. I would look them folks up from Jump Street and see what their schedule look like. I ain't gonna say. That ain't a bold prediction because it is a bold prediction. You pick goddamn a team that nobody said that to go to Super Bowl except Jacksonville themselves.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, man. I got the Charles Gardner jersey on. I'm really, my main team is the Jets, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I would think that honestly, outside of all the hype and the New York stuff that could go on, originally from New York, you know how New Yorkers are. They hype up everything, and even when Melo went to New York or Favre. I hope the Jets make a deep run in the playoffs, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville is literally the team that has more substance than the Jets. I wouldn't be surprised, especially in the division the Jets are in. Which
I didn't know you were like a Jet fan though.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I didn't even know that. I told God I didn't know that. I just I would have got down. I was just talking about. I just did one about them. I'm talking about them. About that division. I damn sure would have came and got you for that division. But when they bought out to it, speaking on the Jets, before I kick out my prediction or whatever, I got high hope. I got high hopes for the Jets this year, bro. So that when it comes, the Jets ain't my team, period. They ain't my team. You know for a fact I'm a daddy Cowboy man. But I try to keep it real with what I see. If it look good, I give it credit. If it don't look good, I say it ain't shit. The Jets remind me of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers year 4 last. The year they went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
I'm not saying the Jets finna win the Super Bowl, but I damn sure won't be surprised. For real, I won't be surprised. And the reason why I say that because they just like that Tampa Bay team, they were just one quarterback away. If the Jets defense do what they did last year, and this is what I'm banking on, and I'm not a Jets fan, but I'm banking on this. If the Jets gave up 20 points one time last year out of 17 games, if they do that again, boy, them folk automatically win the division and boy, the NFC championship game. Straight up. If they don't give up number 20 points one time again this year like they did last year, man, I know Aaron Rodgers gonna put up at least 17 to 20 points a game. Easy.
No, that's right. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're right. Literally, the Jets defense was Super Bowl ready. They just need the quarterback, and I'm praying and hoping Aaron Rodgers is not just all the hype. I think Rodgers is still one of the better players in the league. It's just sometimes that New York stuff, and I shouldn't be speaking like this, but sometimes us New Yorkers, with so much hype, so much Broadway bullshit, sometimes we don't live up to the hype. Jets got to make sure. Here's the thing about the Jets. Division games is going to be key. Just like we keep talking division games, right? They got to make sure that they sweep the Patriots this year.
Yeah,
because I'm not confident. Because I'm not. They always split or lose when they shouldn't. They need to beat the Patriots.
For sure. Damn right. I believe
they need to spank them.
I believe they will. But the thing though, they were splitting with your Buffaloes and your Miami, with your Zach Wilsons. With your Mike, what his name is? Mike, what his name? The boy that played last year? Mike Williams or some quarterback. He going to Miami now.
Mike White.
Mike White, yeah, I'm sorry, Mike White, that's his name. They were splitting with them last year. And I don't think Aaron Rodgers will come with get hype up in New York or whatever. I think Aaron Rodgers know he on the clock. Aaron Rodgers know he ain't got that probably about 2 more years. I think Aaron Rodgers want him another Super Bowl. So if the way the Jets, I don't see the Jets winning if they don't win because the offensive line went out bad. Because I don't think Aaron Rodgers I think Aaron Rodgers gonna have a damn good year. I believe he know what he got. He know what he got. I believe he know what he got. The Jets gonna be a problem. That's what it is. I really think the Jets gonna be a problem. The Jets gonna be a real problem. To me, I believe. I think they're gonna be a real problem. But I gotta give a bold prediction some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And my bold prediction, it ain't even about no team or nothing like that. It's about a player. I say this season, Trayvon Diggs had double-digit interceptions again, the same way he did in rookie year. I say this year, Trayvon Diggs or the Dallas Cowboys will lead the league in interceptions, and he will have double-digit interceptions. So that means 10 or better. So that may not be a bold prediction to certain folks, but to me, I believe it is because that's hard to do. To lead the league in interceptions and be double-digit, shit, you got to be on your shit. So
I will say this about your boy, Trayvon Diggs. He made me love football his rookie year because one thing I will say I love about the corner position, right? And I would say this, I'm not a coach, but I'm saying what I love about certain corners. If you can't cover or you get burnt, give me some interceptions, some turnovers. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
Is he can catch the damn ball. When it's thrown his way, he catches it. He makes big plays out of nowhere. And that's what I appreciate about his game.
That's what I was telling a lot of them. I'm like, well, he got it. Nigga burned him on it. He gave a these many yards. I was like, that's cool. I said, every cornerback gonna give us some yards. You got them if you play cornerback. I said, but every cornerback ain't fit to pick that motherfucker out if you throw it. If he touch the ball 5 times, he gonna pick that bitch out 3 on. You can believe that.
Exactly. And that's facts.
He might pick that bitch out 4 out the 5.
That's facts.
I like that. So I take that. I take that. And with the cornerback we just got, Stephon Gilmore, I believe he's gonna get a lot of opportunity. That's why I say he's gonna lead the league in interception, and he'll have 10 or more interceptions this year. That's the reason why I say that. Jay, before we let these folks go, man, because we done had about 34 minutes, let them know how to get in touch with you, man. What you got going on with the people you're doing.
Absolutely. Look, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for having me on the show. Guys, Just Good Network, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. If you're interested in getting better at broadcasting, period, hit us up, inbox us. We'll have you talking about sports. We're opening things up to entertainment, music, fashion. Hit us up today. Again, thankful to be on this show. Go Jets. You know what time it is. I hope this man gets me 7 to 10 interceptions. He has some potential to do that. So hopefully
he is. He is. But all thing about him, they won't throw it over there. They ain't going to throw it to him. They ain't going to throw it all over there. See, we did. They'll try Diggs over Stephon Gilmore. They're going to try Diggs more than
that's true.
That's the only reason why I picked that. But you got the Brett Baker now. I can't take that from I can't take that from South Gardner. He is the one. He the one. He ain't the 2. He the one.
Yeah.
He is the one. You put him on any team, and he the one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what you. He the one.
Already. That's what I like about him already.
Yeah, he stayed like that.
And he's one of very few guys, I will say, especially with the New York hype, one of very few guys who just kind of like a Michael Parsons, right, with all the hype, who actually deliver and are about substance.
He can handle it because his swagger let him handle it, and he a baller for real. I'm gonna tell you who South Guard to remind me of before we let these folks go. Jalen Ramsey before he got that championship.
Yes, sir.
Before Jalen Ramsey got a championship, Jalen Ramsey took that shit dead serious. He take it serious now, but he took that shit serious on nigga. You can't catch the ball, so I don't want you to catch the ball. Period. And that little swagger that went away now. He played with a little ease now. He don't play with no chip on his shoulder no more. He may do that when he come back from the injury, but that's who Sauce Gardner remind me of.
And I'm glad you said that too, because for all the young ballers out there, young, whatever it may be, it don't even have to be sports. Don't feel bad about having a chip on your shoulder. Whether you work in corporate, warehouse, I don't care where you work at, construction, engineer, nurse, doctor, broadcaster, have that chip on your shoulder like you got something.
You want to be the best at whatever you do. I don't give a damn what you're doing.
Exactly. I don't care if you mow the lawn, you the trash man, whatever.
You want to be whatever you're doing. But they remember you what you're doing.
Facts.
Whatever, I don't care what it is. Like you just say, I'm in no different. That chip, folks try to make that chip sound like it's a problem. That chip
exactly.
is the day. In my point of view.
That's why I like your boy Michael Parsons. That man could ball. I'll be watching his highlights. I'm like, he's not playing with nobody.
I like his attitude.
Exactly.
I seen I looked at the podcast of the Pivot when he was on there. Every word he said, I could have said it no better. When they talked to him about the Eagles and stuff like that. Every word that Michael Parsons said on the Pivot podcast, I couldn't say it no better. Because when he brought down to it, he told him he was like, the past don't show what's going on. I don't care nothing about what all this stuff, the talk and all that. When we get on the field, we're going to see what the P doing then. I know they did last year and all that, but I don't think the man over there better than me. I don't think the man, and that's how you supposed to feel. I don't think the man that's supposed to stop me can stop me, period. He can't stop me. I ain't gonna say he can. I can't give him that. And I respect that. And that's what type of guy I am when it boils down to it and whatever I do. So I really respect that. But hey man, it's your boy Moore Drive. I fuck with folks who fuck with me, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, man. Real talk. Like I said, we got to hook up on that basketball. You got to hook up on that basketball. Because I hear how you be talking. I see you know something. I know a little something about it too. I just ain't got nobody to go back and forth with. All my folks really into the football.
No, man, I just want to say thank you. I'm appreciative. I love shaking it. You feel me? I love it. Hey, I be watching. And I appreciate the style because you just go out there like, hey, man, I'm going to talk. I'm going to roll my blunt. I'm going to do what I got to do. So I got to respect that, man. The hustle's there. I respect the hustle.
I just be myself. I be myself. I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say what you probably don't want to hear, but it's cool. Because it's an opinion like an asshole. Everybody got one. I can't. I don't want to talk to nobody. We're going to be saying this. You're going to agree everything I say. Or I'm going to agree everything you say. Somebody lying.
Facts.
Somebody lying. So, hey, man, we're going to make sure we hook up on that basketball tip. Y'all know it More Drive, man. I'm on all podcast platforms. Know That Sport Podcast. I'm on Instagram. Know That Sports. I got a Facebook group called Know That Sports Facebook group. So you can go on there. Y'all invited, man. We talk about sports on there. A lot of LeBron James, really. They're my team. We fuck right there. We talk. I'm on our podcast platform, man, and YouTube. I appreciate y'all. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Same bat time, same bat channel. Shaking it.